Good evening. It is the Bulletin Man joining you on this October 30th, and it's 2009 still. About 95 more days left in the year, and certainly hope you're having a great weekend so far. It is Halloween weekend, so that's a big weekend for a lot of folks. Bulletin Man really don't get into it all that much, but if you like the Halloween thing, then so be it. If you are into the Halloween thing, I got a recommendation for you. I read on the KJFF website, not KJF. KJF's me. KJFF is the radio station. But I read on their website where Dink and Tina Friedmeier in Crystal City are opening up their house as a haunted house this weekend. It's such a big deal for the Friedmeiers. They really get into Halloween. It's their best holiday of the year. That they invite everybody in the neighborhood over and give them cookies and some punch and let them go through their house for Halloween. So if you got some children in Crystal City, especially ones who like to stumble and fall a lot, well, then I'd recommend that you stop by the Friedmeiers. They're located on Jefferson. Just look for the long line of kids wanting to go through the Friedmeiers haunted house. Now, I wonder if it has a permit for that. You would think a haunted house would have to have a permit. I'm sure the building inspector went by there and checked it all out and made sure everything was kosher with the fire laws. And they got a sprinkler system in the house. You know, I think they got to have a sprinkler system in there, if I'm correct. And I'm sure they got it all. It's all legit, I'm sure, over in Crystal City. You know, everything in Crystal City is legit. It really is. Man, that's an upstanding, fine town. The mayor, he's top notch, and the city clerk, she's been there a long time. Never do anything wrong over there, man. Those guys are just on the ball 110% of the time. You got 30 pages of the audit you can check out on the internet if you want to, but God bless them. I love all those guys in Crystal City. You know, as someone who grew up in the Twin Cities all my life, and basically just had to move out of the area because of all the harassment and everything, but you know, I still love them, and I just wish the Friedmeiers well on their Halloween and everybody else in Crystal City. Bulletin Man sends his love and really does appreciate all you do for me over there. I love it when you call around, call my advertisers up, and tell them not to advertise in the Bulletin Man. You know, I can go to my website stats, and when you guys are calling around, my website traffic doubles, so I ought to be sending you a check, but Bulletin Man has no money. Speaking of money, and the love of money is indeed the root of all evil. We all know this, don't we? It was called to my attention today that a bondsman in Jefferson County, his name is Matthew Leffert, Levvert. Well, Matt's got a little problem with some sticky fingers. And this is not the kind of problem you want to have. You know, one thing is to steal from the banksters or the court. But you don't want to steal from the bail bondsman because it's just not a good thing. So Matt has been arrested. He's the one who turned himself in. Charges are pending out of Creve Coeur for theft. And he has numerous court cases. Matt's like me. He's got 28 entries. I think Bulletin Man's up to 32 or 33 now. But Matthew Leffert out of Hillsboro. And Matt advertised with me one time. He bought a little ad, but that was about it. God bless him, but looking at his case net, and if I can look at case net, you know, Judge, who's the chief judge over there, Judge Williams or Judge Kramer? I know Gary's so coked out he can't look at anything, but someone over there, one of those judges, I'll be able to figure out who you're dealing with when it comes to bail bondsmen. But it would seem that Mr. Leffert has been arrested with a few little misdemeanors. Dallas County charge for unlawful possession of unlawful use of marijuana paraphernalia. What kind of charge is that? Unlawful use of paraphernalia. You know, my goodness gracious, we got way too many lawyers in this world. So Matt, you know, I don't know what kind of scam you're running, but you don't need to be in the bail bondsman business. You're giving all the other bondsmen in Jefferson County a bad name. They got a hard enough row to hoe over there. There's cash-only bonds. They get no sympathy from the court. Outrageous bonds on some of these people. I mean, my goodness gracious. I know people who kill people and don't have the bonds for some of this stuff, for cooking meth or whatever. 25. And speaking of people who've been arrested for cooking meth or having meth precursors, is Ed Kemp's stepson. Ed Kemp's stepson was arrested for meth chemicals. You know, and I gotta say this. I don't like the establishment at all, especially don't like Ed. I know all about you, Ed. I've heard lots of things about you. But I got to say, in this case, don't look like any favorites are being played. So so the stepson must be on the outs, and of course Ed's probably not getting any at home. But I don't really know what's going on with that situation entirely. But I did notice on CaseNet the other day his name popped up. He went over to Iraq, so he is a veteran, and he's going to support our troops. So I pray that man gets out of bail. But I think his bail's like $25,000 or something outrageous. And the only thing I think he just had, I don't know what he had, but that's still crazy. Come on, folks. We got real problems. I know 3 murderers walking around this county for sure, for no doubt about it. I've put it over the air, I put it in print, and they've never come after me. And here I sit fat and sassy, brother. And so that tells me I'm right. And when I'm right, you're right. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. So, I don't know what we got to do to get any justice. Do we really have to go to Plan B? I really don't want to. Man, I'm a peaceful, loving man. I love peace and harmony. Why can't we all just get along, huh? So, Matt, better luck next time on your little endeavor. I just pray that you see the light, brother, and that you get saved. You get to know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, my brother. And quit thieving from people. Quit stealing. Pay your bills, man. And just live an upright life, man. Treat people the way you want to be treated. It's really not that hard. So thanks a lot for stopping by. And as always, I ask you to tell a friend about the one and only Bulletin Man. God bless you.